Pickford in goal. You
Yes. Harry Kane, you are having a laugh.
Yeah.
Grealish. Oh, brilliant! Absolutely brilliant!
For Madison! He is one bright young thing! It's a wonderful goal from the teenager, Bukayo Saka.
Lewis Dunk, the sharpest player on the pitch for that split second. And from game over, it's game on.
Yo, what's up guys, and welcome back to another video. And today we are going to be doing our 24-man England squad. So these are our opinions on who should be getting in, and then we'll make an 11, of course, to see who should be in the England squad. But yes guys, if you're new, make sure to like and subscribe. At the time of recording this, we're on 35 subs. Thank you all for the support so far. YouTube, however, did like to take like 100 views off our video. So
I'm fuming. I'm fuming.
Yeah,
cheers.
Absolutely.
Thanks, guys.
But yes, guys, if we can smash, we've been smashing over 20 likes every video. So I don't think we've done it yet. But can we smash 25 likes? That would be much appreciated. I think we can do it. Make sure you do.
Lads.
And yeah, let's get straight into the video. So, with our teams, we've both gone with the formation of 4-3-3. However, I've gone for more of an attacking 4-3-3 with a cam. Ryan, what have you gone for?
Yeah, I've gone with a cam as well.
Gone for a cam as well.
It's probably the best as well.
Yeah, we'll get straight into it with the goalkeepers. And with my three goalkeepers, I have picked Pope, Henderson and Ramsdale. Now, you're mostly thinking, where is Pickford? Well, after what happened yesterday for us against West Brom, he don't deserve to be in this England squad. These three goalkeepers here, Pope, Henderson and Ramsdale, are way better.
Interesting. Right.
And out of those three, I think the one that would start must be Henderson, because he was so good for Sheffield United last year.
Yeah.
I don't know. Did he start yesterday against Crystal Palace?
No, it was David De Gea.
Yeah.
David De Gea started. Dean Henderson should start 100%.
Yeah, definitely. He's
We're not going to get anywhere when David De Gea makes mistakes every week. So
yeah.
Should be starting Dean Henderson 100%.
All right, who have you gone for, Ryan?
Goalkeepers, Pope, Henderson, and you didn't pick him, but Jordan Pickford.
Ooh.
I just think that, he plays really well for England. I know he doesn't do well for Everton. He does poor for Everton, I can admit that. But when he plays for England, he does do well. He's very passionate. You can see in the sort of away games, he goes over to the fans to sort of pump them more pants. We wouldn't have got so far in the World Cup without Jordan Pickford. He was very key for us, probably one of our best players in that competition. So I've gone with Pope, Pickford, Henderson. Again, I agree with you. I'll start Henderson. I know Pope got more clean sheets, but I just feel Henderson is just overall better keeper, and he's younger as well. So I just think it might. Yeah. But best to start him now, so he gets experience now, and he'll be incredible for us when he's older.
Yeah. So now we're moving on to defenders, and obviously we've both got 4 at the back. So for defenders, even though some of these might be injured in real life, we're talking about what the best England squad is at the moment. So I've gone with Chilwell, Trent, Wan-Bissaka, Dunk, Ben Mee, Tarkowski, Mings and Saka. Personally, I think that is a lot of good fullbacks, but the thing when I was picking them, there wasn't many good centre backs that we have. Obviously, like Tarkowski and Dunk are quite underrated and very good, but you just think about it, you haven't got like someone world class. Like I know they're good, but like a world
you don't have like a Van Dijk
or a Varane or a Longley or like
or a Wes Morgan. Yeah, right. Okay, my defenders. I've gone with Trent Alexander-Arnold, Wan-Bissaka, Joe Gomez, Harry Maguire, Lewis Dunk, Connor Cody, Ben Chilwell, and Bukayo Saka. I haven't picked Tarkowski. I was sort of in between Connor Cody and Tarkowski, and I just think the football Burnley play, they played long balls over the top, and I just think Conor Cody's more technical. He's got better footwork, and when he played against Denmark, he looks a real leader in that defence. He looked really good. With Bukayo Saka, he can pretty much play anywhere. So I think Matt Targett not really ready yet for that England spot, and I don't think Charlie Taylor is not really sure that's what England are looking for with a player like Charlie Taylor, but. I'm sure Burnley fans won't be impressed with my picks with leaving out Tarkowski and Charlie Taylor. But now we're going to get on to our starting defenders, the four at the back, of course.
So, starting lineup for defenders, I'd mostly go with Chilwell.
Yeah.
Then I would go with Ben Mee and Tarkowski. And then I would go Trent. I think it's tough.
Interesting.
Though.
That's interesting.
I'm going to go with Chilwell, Dunk, Tarkowski, and Trent, I think.
Right. That's an interesting one. It's very interesting. I've gone with Alexander-Arnold, of course, best right back in the world. I've gone with Harry Maguire. And because I know I'm a Leicester fan, I don't really rate him a lot, but let's face it, he's England's best centre back. You know, he did really well for us in the World Cup. He plays really well for England. He plays very, very well for England. I've gone with Conor Cody beside him. I just think Conor Cody and Maguire, the partnership will be very good. And at left back, I've gone with Ben Chilwell, of course, is at Chelsea now, leaving Leicester for around 50 to 60 million. He didn't, in that last season for Leicester, didn't do very well, but for England, he always performs and does very well and plays like he's the best English left back.
It still looked like someone's still crying about Chilwell leaving, but we'll move on.
Shush.
So, now we're moving on to midfield. And for midfielders, I've picked Grealish, Rice, Foden, Maddison, Maitland-Niles, and Henderson.
If you didn't pick Maddison, I would be fuming. I would not be impressed with that. But for my midfielders, I've gone with Mason Mount, James Maddison, Jordan Henderson, Declan Rice, Jack Grealish, and Calvin Phillips. It's an interesting one, but I just think Calvin Phillips. I think Declan Rice is just a bit better than him, but with Declan Rice and Calvin Phillips, there's two CDMs, and if you didn't include Calvin Phillips, then you've just got Declan Rice. So I think he'd be good defensively, and Calvin Phillips, obviously, not a lot of people are happy with him because he's not had no Premier League experience, but I think it's good to give him a go now because he's a solid CDM and he'll do well in that England shirt, and hopefully he'll be playing in the England shirt a bit more.
It's quite a tough one, but I've gone for Grealish, I've gone for Maddison, and I've also gone for Jordan Henderson as well. Of course,
I've gone with the same. I just got to put Maddison in there. I'm a Leicester fan, so but I think Maddison will work well with Grealish in midfield as well. Grealish and Maddison will form a very good partnership, and serving players like Harry Kane and Sancho going forward, they will do really well in the midfield. Henderson, I think he keeps Liverpool together in that midfield. Very solid. I think a lot of people call him overrated. I think he's rated how he is. I mean, obviously, I think his work goes very unnoticed because, I mean, you see when he got injured, they lost 3-0 to Watford. They lost to Atletico Madrid. They nearly lost to West Ham. So, he's a very key part of that side as well. So, I think Mason Mount, I think Chelsea fans would be crying that I've left him on the bench. But,
Daniel.
It's a shame.
Daniel.
It's a shame.
Yeah.
It's a shame. But that's my midfield for England.
So now we're moving on to forwards, and this is very tough. There is so many good strikers.
Yes, there is. But Ben, you're going to go first with this?
Yeah, I'll go first with these. So I've gone for Harry Kane. At the moment, he just scored he got 1 goal on 4 assists.
4 assists. That's mental. That is
mental.
Absolutely insane.
I've also gone for Marcus Rashford. He's good. Sterling, although he did miss that shot from 2 yards out.
Against Leon.
We'll move about that.
Yeah.
Next, I've gone for Jamie Vardy. He was a top goal scorer in the league.
He's retired. He's retired. You know the reason he retired is because that Southgate never played him. He's retired from international football.
Oh, no.
You melt. But no, he retired from international football because Southgate just never played him, didn't give him the opportunity. And that's pretty much what Ings is going through now as well. But we're going to keep that in then. We're going to keep that in.
Yeah.
But
for Jamie Vardy, I'll substitute Ings in. I will.
Yeah, but carry on.
Yeah. Then I've also gone for Mason Greenwood.
Fair enough.
I've gone for Sancho. And then last of all, I've gone for quite a good one. Dominic Calvert-Lewin. He was good against from yesterday.
Very, very good player. I think he's a player we need as well. But I'm not going to go into too much detail because I might have him in my attacking list. But let's get into mine. So as I just said, I've got Calvert-Lewin in mine. I think he'll be a good sort of player to be on the bench to get an impact if we're losing. Because sometimes Kane doesn't really offer that. Doesn't really have the pace with going forward. And Dominic Calvert-Lewin can add that attacking side to the England squad. Go with Danny Ings. I think he deserves it. He deserves more game time for England. Incredible player. Harry Kane, he's England's best striker. Let's face it. Very key player for us. Jadon Sancho, he's starting right mid for me. And then going to go for Sterling. Yes, as you said, he missed that absolute sitter, but he's still a good player for England and runs like a T-Rex. But Marcus Rashford, very good player. And I've gone with Mason Greenwood just because I think he's incredible right now. You know, at his age, his first proper season in the Premier League, he's done really well. But, if we get him in the experience now, he's going to be incredible and crucial for us in the future competitions like the World Cup, the Euros, and hopefully he can win us some trophies and hopefully football will come home.
Yeah, hopefully, So, my front three will most probably be, I'll have Kane up top.
Yeah.
I'll have Sterling on the left and then Sancho on the right. It's pretty simple, really. There's no one else you can
front three. I'm sure Chelsea fans are still crying because none of us have put Tammy Abraham in and Mason Mount. But my front three is the exact same as yours. I think it's all sorted for us. We've got Sancho, brilliant player, great dribbling, and I hope he stays at Dortmund and doesn't go to Man United. On the left, Sterling. I mean, he obviously misses a lot of sitters and he's a bit of a meme at times, but he's very good for England. He's a very good player. He can be incredible. Few seasons now, I think, few seasons in a row, he's got more than 20 goals every season.
Really?
That's very good for a left mid, but something like that, And then Harry Kane, of course, England's best striker, always scores. I mean, he's very good at penalties because I think we had a few penalties in the.
Yeah, we had quite a couple.
He scored a lot of them, which was very good. I think he's our best striker ahead of Calvert-Lewin and Danny Ings for us. But that would be our front three for it's our lineup for the England squad going into competitions and everything about that.
So here is our starting 11s for both me and Ryan. So now we've picked 3 players that we think could be up and coming and eventually get into the England squad. So they can be defence, attack, midfield, goalkeeper, whatever.
Yeah.
So for my 3, I've gone for... I haven't gone with Arsenal players before you guys start. I've gone for one actually. I've gone for Ketia.
Fair enough.
Good. Hudson-Odoi, and then Jude Bellingham. I think he'll get in.
Yeah,
I think he will.
His move to Dortmund was very good because he can work with Sancho, Royce, Haaland. Players like that he'll learn a lot from. The Bundesliga as well. I've gone with a Leicester City player. I've gone with Harvey Barnes. I'll talk about him later. I'm sure Leicester fans will be interested in that one. I've gone with Ezri Konsa from Villa, the centre-back, and Ryan Brewster. With Harvey Barnes, I think he's an incredible player. His dribbling, footwork, passing, everything. Until it goes to his shooting, he just can't shoot. He really can't. Yeah. He had so many chances against West Brom.
Yeah, I was going to say about
that. With the keeper, that's his problem. He just can't shoot. That's his problem. But everything else, he's a really good player. Ezri Konsa, I've heard Villa fans say that he's had a better season than Tyrone Mings. I think Tyrone Mings is just a bit better, a bit more solid, obviously a bit more experienced as well. I think Ezri Konsa, in a few years, he could be going into that England squad. And Ryan Brewster did really well. Swansea on loan. He scored quite many goals and he got them to the playoff semi-final, of course. So he did very good. Scored some amazing goals. You've seen it on Sky Sports a lot. Ryan Brewster scoring an absolute worldie. He'll be big in the future. And he's at a club like Liverpool. I know that teams like Sheffield United and teams like that are interested in him, but I think for me, he should stay at Liverpool. Because obviously, Roberto Firmino, Liverpool are looking for another striker. So if Ryan Brewster hopefully can come through the ranks and be their number 1 striker, that would be class for him and class for Liverpool because they've got a young player on the hands. And obviously, he'll be the pretty long term, because obviously Liverpool probably the best team in the world right now with Bayern Munich as well. So yeah, not Arsenal, Ben. Not Arsenal. I know what you're thinking.
Yeah, not Leicester either.
No, that's why we finished above you, but okay. Yeah, but that's our 3 players that could be upcoming into that 24-man England squad.
So yes, guys, this is going to be the end of the video. If you're new, make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you for the support recently. Comment below if you'd change any of these. Like, I know a lot of these are going to have a lot of controversy. Chelsea fans, yeah.
It's just our opinion, so don't start, attacking us in the comments or something like that. But it's just our opinion. If we didn't include someone from your club, or if we included somebody that you didn't really want in the England squad, just say that you disagree and don't attack us or anything.
We'd like to know your opinion. Yeah. So as we said, let's try and smash 25 likes on this video. That would be much appreciated. And yes, guys, we'll see you later.